Good old Sierra. Good old Fox Interactive. Whatever happened to them? What's up, Nezertool? Indeed. Indeed. I love this game. I'm excited to be playing it again. Notice the tiny menu. Ooh, How do I start a new game? Select mission. Oh, I guess just like this. Oh yeah. It's a bit of a pain to get running, unless you know where to look.
A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
Probably gonna skip training. Intrigue. Is this somebody vacuuming? Got those hammer fists, bro. Gurgle. France to Helsinki real quick. Volkov gets around, dude. Indeed. It wouldn't be spy action without a heavily flanged guitar. Her hand. She's just out of frame. This opening bit was always widescreen, I'm pretty sure, but I guess this is slightly wider than what it would normally be. Lithoscope. It's crazy. It was crazy at the time. This is the Lithtech engine, like going from like Shogo or Blood 2 to this. Like this was such a step up in what this engine was capable of.
Damn.
Super
Hello.
primitive by today's standards, of course.
Bruno,
But,
how's France? Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at. I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged. Did you at least encounter an exotic temptress or two? Really? What was her name? What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a date. Let's say Maximilian's in half an hour. Ciao.
Sharks with freaking
I'm not very
laser
happy, you know.
beams.
It's not like I thought it would be.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade, only that it would keep you out of jail and make it easier to sleep at night.
More wine?
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned. They need time to get used to the idea of a woman in this line of work.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't live without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I
Backstory.
just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some trivial threat to international security because they forgot to declare a ham sandwich at Heathrow. I don't have the patience for it. It's not what I'm good at.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance. All the petty politics in the world won't hold you back.
They've done an outstanding job so far, haven't they?
You see? What did I tell you?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye of little faith. I'll see you there.
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to first. You go on ahead.
My God. Long live Monolith Productions, man. This game is brilliant. It's brilliantly scored. It's brilliantly voice acted.
Miss Archer, they're expecting you in the briefing room.
It's brilliantly written. These boys knew exactly what they were doing. The briefing room.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too awfully with matters of international security.
Yeah, very much so. Let's go with the cheeky response.
Not at all, Mr. Smith, but it's charming of you to mention it.
It is not my ambition to be charming.
Well, that's fortunate.
I would advise you to watch your tongue. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest that you retire from field operations, and I will continue to campaign to that end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Of course you did.
Oh.
Perhaps you should dispense with the pleasantries and get down to brass tacks.
Fine.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents, which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you suspect anyone?
I hope it's not
We
anybody in the
suspect
room.
Everyone.
7 operatives? That's about half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
7 operatives that
You're
all
being
looked exactly
informed
alike, too.
now. This situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a lily. A reading
No.
finale, to be
I
precise,
have a hard
on
copy,
or near the corpse
but
of each
I'm
victim.
not.
Mean anything to either of you?
I had to,
Who?
Dmitry Volkov.
I had
The
to
regal
acquire this
finale
game
is his calling card.
in order to
name's
get it to
familiar.
run. It, there,
know about
as far as I know,
He's a
I
rat
couldn't find.
bastard.
It uses the safe
Anything
disk
more
DRM,
specific?
and I couldn't find
Just what's in his file?
a patched
Born in
executable to
Kamchatka in
run the game.
1921. Distinguished himself as an academic
By itself,
prodigy and master
anyway.
chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 37 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention in 43, when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Ah, yes. I remember this fellow.
Was it still
We've
called
had
Leningrad in
dealings
the
with him
60s?
before.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of SMERSH. He's personally credited with
SMERSH.
well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 61,
Yeah,
a
just,
failed assassination attempt left
just
him without
Google
an eye.
No One
He
Lives
was shot
Forever
in the face
Windows
at close
10,
range by one of
and
our finest agents.
you'll see what I'm saying.
You flatter
You'll see
me,
what I'm saying.
but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped
Wink.
by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it, he's currently working for an organization calling itself H.A.R.M as Director of Executive Action. I don't have to tell you what that means.
What do we know about H.A.R.M?
Unfortunately,
They have a
there's
funny
very little
name.
about them in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case, a very important one.
Wet work.
Precisely.
The best kind.
And after this recent catastrophe, the two of you are our only available assets.
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice. Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust to a woman. Emotional inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
I'll go less cheeky this time.
I'll try to surpass your expectations.
Considering that I expect you to fail miserably, you shouldn't have to try very hard.
Enough of this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They've some new gizmos you might find useful. Don't dally too long, though. Your flight leaves at 6 p.m.
Where are we going?
Morocco.
Yay!
Agent Archer, what does H.A.R.M stand for?
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful, both of you.
For the basic training area. I think I'm gonna forego training. I know how to do stuff. She politely knocks on doors that don't open. Still have to go through here, I believe.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. There are many nuances and features you may overlook otherwise. If you prefer to skip training, just head to the exit.
It's only been like almost 20 years since I played this game. I think I know what I'm doing.
If you want to skip training, I won't stop you, but don't expect any sympathy from me if you run into trouble out there.
I won't come calling to you. Best rank victim. There was 16. Oh, maybe I should have gone through training. Yeah, a little bit. I rented it. I liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it as much as I like GoldenEye.
Intelligence has discovered that
it's a
the
great game,
American
but
ambassador
I
to
wasn't
West
enthralled by it
Germany,
like a lot of other people
Monroe,
were.
is marked for execution by an organization calling itself H.A.R.M. or H.A.R.M. The assassination attempt is expected to come on the last day of Monroe's upcoming holiday in Morocco as he is leaving his hotel. There will likely be multiple assailants. It is imperative that Monroe survive the attack. Be warned, though, that the ambassador is extremely nearsighted and almost deaf, so you won't be able to rely on him to realize that he's in danger. You will be positioned in a residential building across the street from the hotel. Your job is to pick off the assassins before they liquidate Monroe.
Right on, right on. Yeah, I don't have any equipment options yet. The Brett, that's a, yeah, lockpick. Sweet. What are we waiting for?
So, are you enjoying yourself yet?
Immensely.
Sure you're not bored?
I've waited nearly 4 years for this chance. I think I can endure another half hour.
Good girl. You're growing up.
What do you make of all that talk of a traitor?
It wouldn't be the first time we've had leaky plumbing. Still, it's disquieting to say the least.
It's happened before?
Once. A few years ago, we lost several undercover operatives in Istanbul. Turned out they'd been compromised by the chief's very own administrative assistant. He'd sold us out for a measly 50 quid.
Jeez.
50 quid?
Astonishing, isn't it? Trading men's lives for such a pittance. But spies are rarely well compensated for their treason. I wouldn't be surprised if this new mole is equally underpaid.
Well, I hope when they catch the bastard, they put a bullet right between his eyes. And maybe a boot up his arse for good measure.
You sound ready to volunteer.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
That's why you're always in trouble. All right. Monroe's headed for the cafe. Watch for him on the second floor patio, coming from the left.
What about the targets?
Not sure yet.
Pardon me, do you have the time?
No, sir, I do not have a dime, and I don't have much use for beggars.
Not a dime, the time.
Don't get snippy with me, or I'll have you arrested.
Are you deaf?
How dare you threaten me?
Oh, never mind.
Coward!
Would you like me to call out the targets for you?
No. I know how
Where's
to
the
shoot
challenge in
guys.
that? I just hope there are enough to keep me busy.
You may regret that sentiment.
I'm not gonna regret it, Bruno. You mind your business.
I want to go home.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
I like it here.
Why not?
So
Headshot.
foreign.
Well, it is a foreign country.
I know that. But Canada's a foreign country too, and isn't this foreign?
But
I don't know
my
what the deal with the
reason
mouse
we wanted
jitter
to
is.
come here was that it is so
It's
different.
only slightly distracting.
Yeah.
Why don't you try to relax and enjoy yourself? I'll bet you have a lot of fun if you just stop worrying.
Think so?
Sure.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Where's
Let's
that
walk
dime?
down to the Medina and see some sights.
Okay.
I like how the game starts out with just a shooting gallery. Move it, old man.
Say, don't you people have jobs? There must be a hole in my pocket. Derelict!
These extremely, like, overt and blatant attempts to assassinate this guy.
Riff-raff!
I'll cover him for the next stretch.
Nice.
Get to apartment 12 and wait for my signal. Oh, and make sure to conceal your weapon, or you'll cause a commotion.
Don't want to do that now. Unity memo. Itinerary for Ambassador Monroe's Moroccan visit. Sightseeing golf appointment at Madame Sasha's. Ooh.
I locked myself out again. How irritating.
Can I pick his lock? No. Can't help you, bro. I don't have the tools for it.
I heard he plans to marry the American girl.
You mean the girl who refuses to wear shoes?
Yes, her.
I wonder if all American girls despise shoes. It seems very
2287. Agent Archer, born 1942, Glasgow, Scotland. Catherine Ann Archer.
He is attractive.
Father was Lord William Archer. Mother was Catherine Ann McDougall.
All women are crazy.
So Caesar Jr.
Not so loud.
I heard that, boys.
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost there.
Our records, no thanks to Bishop, who spilled coffee in the filing cabinet, indicate that Archer is the daughter of a wealthy English lord and a Scottish noblewoman who died shortly after
Here he
Archer was
comes.
born.
Get ready.
But Archer quickly whittled away his health and inheritance, leaving the family destitute.
It's down.
Oh, dude. Dadgummit. I'm glad I quick saved. I got caught up on the reading material.
You mean the girl who refuses to wear shoes?
Yes, her.
I wonder if all American girls despise shoes.
So there's like a zip thing
But
that you would
America
use to hook onto that and go into that dude's apartment and unlock the door from the other side. But you don't get that gadget until later.
attracted to crazy women.
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost there.
In those windows.
Here he comes. Get ready. He's down.
Are you serious with me right now?
Here he comes. Get ready.
Whew. Bullet would have whizzed right in front of his face. Bing, bing.
You just lost yourself a customer!
This guy is too much.
Not again!
No scope.
Where are you, you pesky little dime? I better find it quickly before the thieves swoop in like vultures.
Hop. Yeah, there you go. Get out of here, Monroe.
Excellent shooting.
You don't have to tell me that. I was standing right here.
A little humility might suit you.
I'm teasing. We make a pretty good team.
Damn, they must have spotted you. There's a group of thugs heading.
How in the
How
world
many?
did that happen?
Looks like 6 of them. Can you handle it?
Of course I can. I'll meet you at the hotel in an hour.
All right. Take care of yourself.
First, I'm going to take care of some evildoers.
Oh, be sure to check the mail before you go.
Who is he? Who is he? Who is there? What is this?
Nice. Mirror. Photographs of Ambassador Monroe's young trophy in the company of a large bald man with an eye patch. Consorting with the enemy. To Assistant Director Cotswold. Rumored CT-180 project. Priority high. Please investigate rumored CT-180 project. Obtain sample by any means necessary. Try to get an instruction manual this time. I did it.
Keep your men out of sight. We don't want to spoil our trap, do we?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I mean, yes to the first part and no to the second part, sir.
Shut up. Just do as I say, you idiot.
You look like you need a monkey. Excuse me. I have a very fine monkey for you. Only $20 American. Sorry, I don't want a monkey. What do you mean? I don't want a monkey. Why not? Because I don't like monkeys. Now get that filthy beast away from me. Are you insulting my monkey? I'm sure it's a perfectly excellent monkey, but I don't want it. Now please leave. I'm very busy. $10. No, I wouldn't want the dreadful thing even if it were free. Free? You want my children to starve? If they're hungry, I suggest you feed them the monkey. This is a valuable monkey. My wife would kill me if she knew I was offering it to you so cheap. You don't seem to understand. I don't want a monkey. Infidel.
Sorry you had to see that, man. Ah.
not my... You have the upper hand. You do not move.
Cate, remember that you can shoot keyed padlocks if you don't happen to have your lockpick handy. Of course, doing so tends to make noise, so be careful. I should have used the thing. Not that it matters. He already knows I'm here. Ah, what? Who?
Get back here! Someone there.
What?
Hello?
This stupid machine took my change.
Piece of crap machine.
Mon Dieu, what pigs
I'm
these
hearing
people
things.
are.
Dearest Abigail, Morocco is wonderful and so is Clark. It's a second honeymoon for us both. Our marriage has never been better. Right soon, Martha.
Can't even get decent reception in this place.
Feel your pain. Now, let's leave that open. That way I'll know I've already been in there.
Who is it? Who is it? I'm here.
Haven't seen you around. I would definitely remember.
Probably stop.
Oh, yeah?
I'll tell you about flirting.
I wasn't flirting. I was just making an observation.
Oh, horse pucky.
I'm serious. Come on, honey. You're the only flower in my garden.
I'm not falling for that. You're sleeping on the floor tonight.
What? Why?
I'm not speaking to you.
Ah, come on. Don't start that again.
I'm not listening to you.
Fine. Have it your way. A little silence might be refreshing.
Caused a scene. Got it.
Who is that?
Harm alert, all employees. I have posted photographs of Agent Laurie and Archer on the bulletin board. Study them carefully. If you fail to recognize the subjects, I'll assume something is wrong with your eyes and remove them for you. Dmitry Volkov. Alright.
Who is there?
It doesn't matter. Where's the stairs in this place? Oh. Right here.
Mr. Volkov said the girl will be here soon.
How will we recognize her?
You didn't see the photograph on the bulletin board?
What photograph?
Mon Dieu!
I'm sorry, nobody told me.
Mr. Volkov was very specific at the meeting this morning. He said, be sure to study the photograph on the bulletin board. If you fail to recognize her, I'll assume something is wrong with your eyes and remove them for you.
I missed the meeting. I had to drop my daughter at school. I don't want him to scoop out my eyes.
I have no sympathy for you. You knew this was an important mission. You should have made other arrangements for your daughter.
Can you describe the girl for me? What color is her hair?
Why should I tell you? It would serve you right to have your eyes gouged out with a rusty spoon. You need to learn to prioritize.
Please, I beg you. Is she young or old? How does she dress?
She's 50 years old and wears a suit of armor.
I don't believe you.
She just turned 14 and she runs around in a bath towel.
Curse you! May all your sons marry camels!
If you must
Ouch.
curse someone, curse yourself. There are a lot of people who would kill to have this job. You should take your work more seriously.
Please, just tell me what color her eyes are. Blue? I'd kill every woman with blue eyes that I see. Brown? Green?
I have to get back to my post. See you later. If you have eyes.
Ah!
Poor dude. Understood.
Hello?
Not today, boys. Dearest Martha, it is with a heavy heart and tear-stained cheeks that I write these words. I am not the man you believe me to be. In truth, I am a Russian spy. I regret to inform you that I am returning home to my real wife and that I will never see you again. Sorry to have misled you. Regards, your husband, Clark. Well, that story arc was quite a ride.
Get everybody!
I missed. He looks familiar. Alert. All agents be on the lookout for Unity Agent Bruno Lorre, a 58-year-old Englishman, distinguished, balding, prefers tweed. Report sightings to Executive Director Volkov.
Would you care for a frosty beverage?
Please.
No thanks. Perhaps later.
No. Where's he going?
Go ahead, you have made my day!
Go ahead, you have made my day. Looks like a sniper loft. Oh.
What sort of getaway did you have in mind?
Something quiet and romantic. It's for our anniversary.
Well, in that case, perhaps Azru might just be the ticket. It's quiet and less touristy than Fez.
Touristy.
That sounds marvelous. Do you have any brochures?
Sure, here you are.
Thank you.
I was hoping I'd get to talk to her. Arm file 2289. Cate Archer. No records exist between 55 and 63. However, activities of the Fox, a notorious female thief, coincide with Archer's known locations during the period. Could it be that Cate Archer was once an infamous cat-burglar? If so, what went wrong? Oh.
I wanted to go to France, but Clark insisted on coming to Morocco.
Clark?
This vacation is exactly what I needed. I want to get out and see the Medina, but it's so hot outside.
Cate Archer. In 1954, Lord Archer committed suicide. Kate, then 12 years old, entered Brighton Home for Little Wanderers, where she remained for 6 months before disappearing. Observation. It seems Miss Archer's history is not unlike that of you-know-who. Coincidence, or perhaps a fateful portent? Consult Madame Sasha for insight.
Who is there?
Nobody is here.
Any sign of her yet?
Nope.
Damn, I gotta pee.
Well, go then.
What if she shows up while I'm in the restroom?
Good point. Can you hold it?
I guess so.
Go! This is hard rain is falling, everyone!
No! Wow. He waited.
Get everybody down low!
He waited to die. Oh. Contains a rusty spoon, a tattered detective novel, and an eye patch. I've found Volkov's personal effects. Ah! Dadgummit. He got me with those dum-dums. Dead. You were killed.
Is someone there?
Dude over here. Oh, that's him right there. Don't worry, man. I'm not here to shoot you. Where was the guy that was shooting? There he is. Nope, nope, nope. Ah. Dadgummit. Dude's up top with the dum-dums.
I guess so.
I didn't grab that last time. I'll hold on to that armor for a little bit.
I do not like getting shot at.
Bloop. Took no notice to the falling body. Ah. Gentlemen. Roger, Lord has obtained a portion of the Unity CT-180 device and a page of what appears to be an instruction manual. Will forward both to your office. Francis Javier, Security Chief.
We're too late for the seminar. They've already locked the doors.
Okay. Contains piece 89G7 of the CT-180 and a tattered sheet of paper upon which is written, Leon, your wife called. Your mother-in-law will arrive for supper promptly at 7 p.m. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of wine. If you'll tolerate a recommendation, I'd suggest Maison du Rhône Zinfandel. Any vintage before 60 should suffice. 57 is especially superb. Its more recent years betray distinctly undesirable fruitiness. My own chemical analysis suggests the use of lower quality pesticides as the chief culprit. Santa. Our Santa? Oh, yeah. Nope. Hello, madam.
Those goons in the hall act like they've never seen a woman before.
Which goons did you mean?
The creepy-looking guys in front of the conference room. They must have been too late to get into the seminar.
Can I ask a favor of you?
What kind of favor?
I don't want to be hassled by those guys. Would you be a dear and distract them for me?
No problem. I like the attention anyway.
I just assume shoot him.
Wow, those legs go all the way up.
Buzz off, boys. I don't waste my time with libertines.
Really? Why not?
Look at you. You're crass and immature.
That's not true. I'm just honest. Any man who could look upon you without being moved to lust is only half a man. Or maybe only a third. It's hard to say.
I agree.
Well, there are socially acceptable ways of expressing desire. Wolf whistles and lascivious comments aren't among them.
What do you recommend?
You might try compliments. I don't know, something like, "My, you look lovely," or "You have such pretty eyes." A warm, friendly smile is always good.
Okay, let's pretend you're just walking by for the first time.
Sure.
All right, here I go. Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
I just wanted to tell you how enchanting you are. If it were within my power, I would reach up to the heavens and pluck the finest star from the firmament as a gift for you. Although I fear such a jewel would not sparkle brightly enough to equal your beauty.
Where did that come from?
It's pretty good.
Not bad.
Okay, they're distracted. Let's go the other way. Monolith. All agents be on the lookout for Unity agent Cate Archer, 5'7" brunette of Scottish English descent. Report sightings to Executive Director Volkov. Warning, do not attempt to apprehend her without written consent from your supervisor. If your supervisor is not available, it is permissible to obtain authorization by telephone, providing that a Class A dispatcher is available. You know, I'm popping these guys. There's gonna be trouble later. Knock knock. Knock on the elevator doors. Wait, let me go this way first. That was Bruno down there. Oh, this just leads back to the atrium, and there would be nothing up here. Yeah. As the guy fell. Bruno.
Late, as usual. I was beginning to worry.
You always worry.
Can you blame me? You're like an errant child.
And you're like a fussy aunt.
You could at least leave my gender intact.
A fussy uncle, then.
Thank you.
I'm having fun.
I can see that. But don't get reckless. We're not out of danger yet.
I know, this place is crawling with thugs.
Damn! How did they find us? We've been betrayed. It's the only explanation.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Yes, positive.
If they know about the hotel, they'll probably be waiting for us at the coast.
We'll have to risk it. If we aren't aboard the Abigail when she sails, we'll have to get out of Morocco on our own.
Or you could stay here. Permanently.
Volkov! Get down with this girl!
I have dreamed about this day for 6 years.
No!
I only regret I do not have time to make your demise more eventful.
Not our only friend in this game.
After him.
This is all my fault. If you hadn't been worrying about me, he never would have got the drop on you.
Silly girl. Worrying about you is all I have left.
Don't say that.
I've always had plenty to die for. You've given me something to live for.
Oh, Bruno.
Then live.
In your memory, perhaps.
Bruno!
Just giving up.
The girl's in the lobby. Kill her.
But why didn't you kill her, Mr. Volkov?
I meant to, but my hunger for revenge distracted me. Let that be a lesson not to be ruled by your emotions.
Excellent advice, sir. Well, I'll go shoot her now.
Make sure there are no witnesses.
You mean we should kill everybody?
First, kill everybody. Then destroy the hotel.
Volkov, you
Let
madman.
our enemies search the rubble for answers. They shall find none.
Oh, Lord. Well, here we go.